Now let's talk about two key components that you want to make sure you have in these friendships, because there's a lot of different ways to do this. There's a lot of different ways to meet people, to connect with men, obviously digitally through your social media channels. You can meet in social institutions and connections like church, for example, or through hunting or some other charitable nonprofit. There's a lot of different ways to meet these guys. Maybe it's just your neighbor. Maybe it's a colleague or a coworker. Maybe it's a member of your church congregation. But what are you looking for in these men? Because it's easy to meet guys. It's not so easy to find the high caliber ones that you need in your life to create the 4 opportunities that I shared with you earlier. Well, number 1 is you need quality. Okay, you have to have quality. Your neighbor, by default, that's probably not the best type of relationship that you could build. Now, could it be? Sure. But we want to make sure that when we're having guys that we're trying to connect with, that they're actually credible, that they're high quality, high caliber men who are on similar paths to you and can actually help you with their own expertise and insight into what you should be doing as a man, whether that's personally or professionally. If you're trying to build your relationship, clearly you're not going to be wanting to talk with somebody who doesn't value relationships or is cheating on his wife. That doesn't make sense. If you want to get into good physical shape, clearly having somebody who's severely obese next to you, holding you accountable, probably not going to produce the most favorable results. What you want to do is you want to figure out exactly what it is you're looking for. Is it financial abundance? Is it relationship advice? Is it physical fitness? Is it starting a business? And then you want to find other men who are achieving results in those areas, because by default, if they're achieving results in that specific area you're looking for, then they probably know something that you don't, or at least they're applying something that you currently aren't. So you can go to conferences, you can sign up for email newsletters, you can listen to podcasts, you can read books, you can join our Iron Council, which is something I talked about earlier, where you've got over 1,000 guys all working together to accomplish these things. There's fitness trainers, there's financial professionals, there's relationship experts embedded into the Iron Council, so you can lean on these guys in order to achieve your desired result. So again, we're looking for high quality individuals. And the best way to do that is to access and go where those high quality individuals are. If you're going to do this on your own and you want to get in financial shape, the best place to do that is to go to the gym and look for the biggest, strongest guy you can find and say, hey man, real quick, I know you're busy, you're doing your workout. I'm just getting started and I'm really trying to burn fat. Do you have any tips that I could use? That man is going to share some of his tips if you do it that way. But again, you're looking for high quality, credible people in specific avenues and ventures that you're interested in participating on. And then the only other thing that I wanted to share with you with regards to what to look for in a guy is making sure that you have systems. All right. If you have a neighbor and you're cordial and your friendship is there, but there's no real system for accountability, he's not really interested in improving and developing in his life the way that you are. Sure, be friends with that person, but that's not really what I would call your band of brothers. This goes deeper than just being cordial or friendly to each other. There's real purpose and meaning behind what we're doing. If you want to get with a group of guys and go play basketball every Wednesday night, there's purpose and there's meaning to that. There's an agenda. If there's people that you meet with, a clergy, for example, or members of your church congregation, and you want to get together every Thursday morning at 6 a.m. and do a Bible study, then there's purpose, there's meaning, there's reason, there's logic, there's a system behind that. And that's what we're looking for, a system. If you're doing it on your own, you're going to have to create that system by yourself.